Jehovah's Witnesses under investigation for what? For sexually assaulting children. Let's put up the picture full mass. 5 Jehovah's Witnesses in a Pennsylvania-based church have been charged for being predators. This comes after a year-long investigation into these men. You see, one is unpictured. I'm going to give you the background. The children were all also members of Jehovah's Witnesses congregations, and the alleged abusers gained access to and the trust of the victims through the organization, authorities said. The case includes alleged sexual abuse of a 4-year-old child and a developmentally disabled victim. Pennsylvania Attorney General Michelle Henry announced charges Friday against David Belosa, 62, Errol William Hall, 50, Sean Sheffer, 45, Terry Booth, 57, and Luis Manuel Ayala-Velasquez, 55, for sexually abusing minors across the entire state. The charges are part of an investigation into child abuse into Jehovah's Witnesses community launched by the Attorney General's office back in 2019. We actually reported on something similar within the same organization not too long ago. Belosa from Philadelphia has been charged with indecent assault, aggravated indecent assault, and corruption of minors. He allegedly sexually assaulted a 4-year-old girl whom he met through the Jehovah's Witnesses community when he was in his 30s. Belosa allegedly assaulted the girl in her family's basement and told her not to tell anyone what he had done. A family at a witness congregation in the city's neighborhood involved Belosa to stay, inviting him to stay with them after he moved to the area from Angola. Belosa, then 35, sexually abused their 4-year-old daughter in the basement. According to court documents, Belosa has not yet been apprehended by authorities. Hall was charged with indecent assault without consent, indecent assault, forcible compulsion, and corruption of minors for inappropriately touching a 16-year-old girl whom he met through the community. Sheffer has been charged with rape, aggravated indecent assault, involuntary deviant sexual intercourse, indecent assault and corruption minors. He allegedly repeatedly did this to a developmentally disabled younger sister, starting when she was 7 years of age and he was 18, according to the report. The grand jury heard testimony that these intrusions occurred approximately 50 to 75 times. These violations lasted until the girl was 12 years of age. Put their pictures up again. If true, obviously, these are monsters. There's a practice inside of the Witness Church where they will allow individuals to abide in their homes. Because for the most part, those who are Jehovah's Witnesses, even though I believe restrictive in their theology, they are decent individuals. I need a collective response from the church. Now I'm saying this in all due respect to the Jehovah's Witnesses. I know this is not the majority thinking of your members, I get that. And I know some of you personally. Many have debated me on theology. Good. I would be less than appropriate if I did not call you out as an organization. The reason is because just like I've called out the Catholic Church when they said nothing, just like I called out the Southern Baptist Convention when they said nothing, I call out the Jehovah's Witnesses if you all say nothing. These men were among your leadership and membership. All right, Jeff, thoughts here.
What makes matters worse and makes these alleged crimes even more horrible is, again, as you alluded to, they use a faith-based practice for their own gain. That is terrible. It has to make a community or several communities distrust them. How are they going to move forward with something like this? Because that practice is I guess I can understand how it's taken advantage of, and it shouldn't be that way. And again, this isn't something that we could or should expect from everybody or all of them, but something like this may want to change some things like from here on out.
Yeah, very unfortunate. Bad people take advantage of decent situations. And now we have to vet out those individuals through sometimes extreme measures. But it's worth it when it comes to children in particular.